Hello everyone, it's Christine from Christine Stamping Spot. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Alberta, Canada. Thank you for joining me today on my Mystery Monday video. We are halfway into the month of November, so Christmas is starting to be in full swing from what I can tell. I did hold my Christmas workshop, my Christmas card workshop, Saturday, it's Monday today. And today I'm going to share with you one of the cards that we made using this Humble Home bundle. Now, this is the stamp set that you get, and instead of dies as the other part of the bundle, this particular one comes with a punch. So it comes with a little house, and there's some hearts and things, and that will punch out your stamped images exactly. So you can customize your house with this stamp set. There's little wreaths you can put on the door, little doors and windows and things, and some cute little greetings there. So the only thing is it may be unavailable until about December 2nd, last I checked, but sometimes these products come in a little bit earlier. So you're welcome to reach out and I can let you know if you're interested. And if you're looking for this, it's in our mini catalog on page 46. So it's right here. And here are some cute samples that you can do with it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the project that we did. And it's kind of a fun fold, and I got this idea from Deborah Harrison of Simply Sweet in Ink Designs. I thought this was just really kind of cute, and the girls thought it was, I think they thought it was pretty cool too. So this is the card when it's flat, and it does fit in a regular envelope. But you can kind of pull it apart, like just pull it open like an accordion almost, to get the full effect of the card. And it does stand up as well, all by itself. Now, you have space on the back here to write your greetings. There's lots of space. But if you are thinking, oh, I'm not sure I want to write like right there, I like a, kind of a full card, an option you can do is cut on normal size base, 8.5 by 5.5, fold it in half. And when this is compressed together, you just give it a little squeeze and it will cover the entire front of your card base. So then you could have like a standard card where you would, just pretend this is attached. Then you would have room in here to write your greeting, right? Because this would be stuck on the top. Now, if you decided to do that, the center part would still pop up, but you wouldn't really get that pull-out accordion effect because this would be glued down. But it still would be nice just to stand up on its own as well. So that's another alternative if you didn't just want to send it like this as is. Okay, so let's get to creating this. All right. So you're going to start with a piece of basic white cardstock. This is cut at 11 inches by 4.25, so basically half a sheet of our regular cardstock cut in half, so you would get 2 out of 1 piece of paper. And there's a little bit of scoring here. So I know it's hard to see on the white here, but I will post these measurements, so don't worry. You would score 4 times, so 2.25, 3 5/8, 7 3/8, and 8 3/4. So there are 4 score lines, okay? And the way we're going to fold these is, I guess it's pretty much like a mountain fold, okay? Because we want this center panel to pop up. So starting from the left, we're going to fold this to the center and give it a really, really good burnish. Okay. And then I'm just going to fold it this way, just so my crease is pretty good. Okay, so it's going to be like that. It's going to go down. And then the second score line, you're going to fold that down. Give it another good burnish so it's starting to take shape. Our third score line, you're going to fold down. Okay. And this is where you'll start to see that center panel start to pop up. And then our last panel, you're going to fold it in. There's my score line here. You're going to fold it in again to the center. Okay. So then when you have it, it's like your little accordion here. And these outside flaps just sort of tuck underneath. And that's how you start with your base. Okay, so now we're going to do some decorating. So for that, I've pulled out some designer paper. And this is from a Little Bit Festive Specialty Designer Series paper. So there are the stripes on one side. There's some really pretty greenery on the other. But these I'm going to put on the outside panels. Okay. Now, you could use other types of, you know, Christmas designer paper, holiday designer paper, whatever you would like. I'm kind of going with like a bit of a gingerbread theme on this one, like Deborah did. I just thought her design was really sweet. Oh, my lights are flicking in here today. Okay, so let's do this. All right, so there are our outside panels, and when it's closed, you do see part of that designer paper. So on this inside, I'm going to use, I thought I would try something a little bit different, and that is using our two-tone cardstock. Now, I don't know if you can see in this light, but this is the Real Red, and one side, if you can tell, is dark, and the other side is light. Can you tell that? Can you see that in the camera? So you have the option of choosing, do you want the dark side or the lighter side to show? Now this is part of our scrapbooking line, but it's definitely fabulous for card making as well. The only difference with this paper is, number one, it comes in 12 by 12 packs, just solid, you know, the solid colors. And as opposed to our regular cardstock, which is dyed all the way through the fibers, with this cardstock, the two-tone, if you were to do a tearing technique or anything, you would get the white from the inside of the paper showing. So that's the difference, really. So I cut these out, and then I ran it through our, what is it, the Forever Plaid, the 3D embossing folder. And that's how I got that plaid look on there. So I'm going to just put, I think, the lighter version down. Now, if you didn't want to use the two-tone, you can just use regular Real Red cardstock. Is totally fine, or you can mix up your colors if you want to go traditional reds and greens or something a little bit different. It all depends on what you were, sort of your theme of your card, I guess. So I chose red because we're sticking to this sort of candy cane, gingerbread, sweetness theme. Okay, so there are those panels. Now, when you do fold it, those do get hidden in behind, but when you open it, you do see them. All right, so now for our center panel. So for that, I took just a regular piece of Real Red cardstock, and again, I ran it through that Forever Plaid embossing folder, that 3D folder, and this is going to go on our center panel. Okay, so we're going to put that down. So I'll stick this down here. All right, so then we needed sort of a label. So this was cut from the Peaceful Season dies, and I'm not sure if those are in, I believe they're sort of like some standalone dies. Let me just see if they're in this mini or if they were in the large catalog. Dies. Oh, they are in here. There's 25. Peaceful Season. No, those aren't. Yeah, are those the ones? No, that's not the one. Oh, I got my dies mixed up. Greetings of the Season dies. Maybe that's what they're called. Oh my gosh, I should have remembered that. Those, I don't think they're in this mini catalog. Let me see see if I can find them in here. I don't see them in here either. They could have been an online exclusive now that I'm thinking about it. So you might want to check that out. But they are some standalone dies. And this label die was in that set. So I cut that out of basic white, and then I ran it through the, oh my gosh, my brain is not working this morning. The Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder that we had last year. So it's a little more concentrated with the snow at the top, and then it kind of tapers down. I just love the look of that embossing folder. It's awesome. So this is going to go on top of our center panel. Now, if you don't want to use the label die here, you could just do it straight on the red, whatever you decide. It's totally up to you. Okay, so then for some fun, I cut out, this is from the Peaceful Season dies, I believe, this die, and I'm going to stamp our greeting, which was from the stamp set. So I'm going to stamp from our house to yours, and I'm going to do that in real red, because that is sort of the color palette that we were following. From our house to yours. So this was even a cute stamp if you want to, you know, drop off a bottle of wine at your neighbors, or a box of chocolates, or some home baking or something. This would be a cute, you could put this on a, you know, just another little tag and just hang it, or tape it to the container. That would be really sweet. Alrighty, so we have our greeting. So that, I'm just going to place this down for a minute, just so I get an idea of where I want it. And then I took the stamp from the stamp set, from the Humble Home stamp set, and I stamped and embossed this little gingerbread house. So I used Early Espresso as the cardstock, and I embossed it with white embossing powder, and then used the coordinating punch from the bundle to punch that out. I just think this is so, so sweet. I just love this little gingerbread house. So you can set this off to the side a little bit. It doesn't all have to be squeezed onto the tag if you don't want to. Some of it's a little tight squeeze. You could sort of, you know, squeeze. Maybe I'll just put my greeting over a teeny bit. So those I am going to both pop up with some dimensionals, of course. So let us do that. And I'll pop this up and just put it a little bit off to the side so we're not quite so stretched for space. And then we'll put our little gingerbread house on. I just think this is so, so sweet, this little guy. But like the stamps in the set, you could just, you know, use it on a regular card throughout the year and make a little house or something, right? Like you know, welcome to the neighborhood, or, you know, congratulations on your new home, something like that. Or again, just from our house to yours, if you're dropping off, you know, a little gift for someone, maybe is, you know, not feeling so well. There's lots and lots of different occasions that you could use these little houses. I think they're adorable. Okay, so let's put our little gingerbread house here. And then I cut some ribbon. This is our red and white baker's twine. So I made a double bow out of that, because for me, baker's twine, sometimes just one little strand can look a little bit lost. So sometimes I like to double it up just to, you know, make it a little more sturdy, and I just like the look of it a teeny bit better. Not that there's anything wrong with the single. Sometimes there is an occasion that you just need the single strand. But for this one, I thought, let's try something double, okay? And you can decide how long you want those tails. And the last bit, which is super fun, is these peppermint embellishments. Now, these, I have to tell you, were probably, I don't know 100%, but I'm going to guess they were probably the hottest item to fly off the shelves when they first came out. I think Stampin' Up! Reordered these at least 3 times, if not more. And they just recently came back into stock. So if you really want them, for sure, snatch them up before they're gone again. I just think these are so adorable. You get little peppermints, medium size and large. And they are self-adhesive, so I'm just going to put, I think, a larger one and a medium one coming out of our chimney. Because it is a gingerbread house after all. There's probably lots of sweetness inside. And there you go. That is our Humble Home Christmas card, from our house to yours, like that. So I hope you enjoyed that fun fold. I think it's really, really cute. And as I said, I will post these measurements, and I will also post this video on YouTube as well if you'd like to view it later. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.